For my video essay, I'm going to speak about the techniques McQueen uses in his films. In Steve McQueen's films, he likes to get up close and personal with each character, connecting them to the audience in an emotional way. He uses still shots and still frames and holds on them for a while. With this, he's creating intensity and a lot of suspense between the audience and the characters, because here we never get inside the mind of the characters. We only see their pain and suffering from the outside. We never have a true connection to see what's really going on inside the characters' minds. He holds on these images for a little while, zooming in very close and slow, getting up close and personal. He wants you to see and feel the characters' pains and suffering, not hear about them. McQueen uses different lighting, sometimes darker, in a more intense scene. He uses different angle shots and pans the camera all around the room. He does this to show the graphic and gruesome images that he wants you to see. The silence creates and builds suspense and intensity. His truth and story lie in his visuals. His films show just what people do in truthful, sometimes too graphic, details. In McQueen's movies, there is a lot of irony. Like here in his movie Shame, the protagonist Brandon is lying naked in bed. In deep thought, seems like he's very upset about his sex addiction, but this is never explored throughout the film. Here we see more of McQueen's visualization of the narrative that he uses in all his films. He's interested in telling the truth by visualizing it. He uses body gestures and body actions to portray the point he's trying to get across. Visual art, showing what it looks like versus telling. He uses soft and very slow music, mostly instrumental with no words over them. He does this to create a more dramatic and suspenseful feeling.
I can walk you down.
That's okay.
He uses the body images to portray the pain, hardship, and suffering his characters are going through. In this case, specifically Brandon is going through. In his movies, the isolation of the main character, the knowledge that each character's emotional life is in our face but inaccessible to us. In all of his movies, his main characters seem to be facing some kind of struggle, internal or external or both. In all of McQueen's films, the protagonist's pain is always privately contained. He likes for his audience to reflect on the character and each situation going on in the scene. In all of McQueen's films, he creates this awkwardness between the audience and creates feelings of uncomfort for them. By doing this, he's drawing out the true emotions and getting the truth behind what the audience is really thinking and feeling. He doesn't care to show how horrible and gruesome these times were. He wants to show the truth in all of his films, and he wants his audience to see and feel it and believe it. McQueen's larger motive as a director might be to show the distances between people, no matter how intimate or close they are. He holds on these shots for a long time, creating a lot of uncomfort and awkwardness for the audience. In McQueen's films, he shows human survival in states of extremities. He portrays these images through intense, violent, disturbing scenes that make you feel very uncomfortable. With these still shots, with moments of silence, he tries to draw every ounce of emotion out of the audience by creating a feeling of intensity, pain, fear, and eagerness, showing them their suffering internally, but we never really get to explore this. McQueen loves to just show his protagonist's hardships and struggles, leaving it for the audience to interpret, never really exploring the inside of their mind.